Good morning, family. Short story. Okay, short story. Last night I got up and I had to season our meat to go on the smoker for this morning. And then I decided that I wanted something to eat, so I got up to go to McDonald's to go get me a fillet of fish. I open up the front door, I come outside, and I'm just hearing water running. I mean, water running profusely, like a lot. So I get my son up, and because the previous night, Friday night, I had him. I realized once I was over here watering my gardens, I realized that the water was running. So I was telling my son, I said, Anthony, I need you to come outside and help me get the water off, because the water was just running profusely. Well, anyway, Friday night he was out here tugging with it, and so he wasn't getting anywhere, and I began to hear him hit it with a hammer. To which I did tell him, because this was the piece that was on there. Okay, this was the piece that was on there. This got broken off last night, in which it was like the little spigot. This is what was on there last night, and this is what we broke off, what my son broke off. But when I left to go, when I went to McDonald's and I came back and my son was still awake, it was a little after midnight. And I said, son, we have to fix this, and we have to fix this now, because otherwise it's just gonna, from him bamming on it Friday night, it made the water pour out more. And so yesterday, it just went all day. It literally went for 24 hours just running, okay? Now, I don't know if you guys are aware, but California is in a drought right now, and so I can't really afford that. I just paid my water bill the other day. It was $90-something, and the reason why it was $90-something is because when the kids are swimming, they splash water out, and the water gets below the water line, and then I have to replenish that. So anyway, needless to say, last night I found out that this was broken. We were out here in pitch dark with our cell phones with the flashlight on, trying to cut the water off. We couldn't, so I had my son cut the water off at the main. So anytime that there is a plumbing issue, you want to start by cut the water supply off at the main. When you cut the water supply off at the main, then you can come out and do projects such as this without excess water coming through and it's being a mess. Well, I slept on this all night, and it bothered me all night. You see, my son stepped through all this. So, son, I'm going to have you to clean all of this out of here. Just take the shovel, clean it all out. It grows back like a weed. It's been here since we lived here, so it'll grow right back. But I do want you to, dig this shit out right here when I'm done, okay? Okay, so, but anyway, so I couldn't hardly sleep last night because my daughter has company, and when little girls wake up, the first thing we got to do is use the bathroom. And I had Anthony cut the main off last night. So I woke up this morning to go and get this fixed. I get to Home Depot about 7:30, somewhere around there. And so I got the pieces that's needed. Now, this is a 3/4. These come male and female, okay? And the way it goes male and female is the way that it connects, okay, is male and female, okay? This is a female, so this is a male, because this is going inside of there, like, boop. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? Anything that goes in is a male. Anything that's open and hollow like this is a female. So, first what we're going to do is we're going to put some plumber's tape on it. And I called my son from Home Depot because I did not want to have to rebuy some plumber's tape, because I knew that I had some in the garage already. I just didn't know where about in the garage. But my son was able to find the plumber's tape, and what this does is it creates a seal around the plumbing to keep it from leaking, and so it gives a nice watertight seal on it. So you always want to put some plumber's tape on your things before you get started. Now, this is an exterior faucet valve. Now, in the inside, usually they run like a 1/2 inch a lot of times. for your faucets and for your shutoff and your valves. For exterior, this is a 3/4, and so what we're going to do is we're simply going to use this right here is a pipe wrench. Okay, my son called it monkey wrench, whichever way you want to go with it. Yes, it could be that. You can tell that it's old as Methuselah. This is one of my dad's old pipe wrenches. It's been in the family for years, and so this is what we're going to use. Excuse the noise, my neighbor apparently is leaving, going to church or something. So anyway, so what you're going to do is you're always going to cut off the main first before you get started. Now we're just going to simply put this in there. Now, girls, especially for the ladies, for you ladies that own your own houses, or, you know, even if you have a man at home, it's always good practice to know your way around your property and the way around what you own. You know, it's a matter of a sense of pride as well. I don't want to get it on there too tight. Yeah, I'm not going to make it too tight. I will make it enough to where it's hopefully that will seal. And then we could just cut the water off. But yeah, if I go... Yeah, see, it's going to put my nozzle all the way at the bottom, and I really don't want that. So I'm just going to have it about like that. Okay. Now, the thing is, ladies, whether you have a man at home, you have a man in your life, or whatever, you still need to know a little bit about your property and around the circumference of your home, as well as the skeletal and in the inside as well. Because it's expensive to call out a plumber, and a lot of times just for a service call they want to charge you between $50 and $75 just for a service call. God forbid if it's an emergency service call, then it's going to cost you way much more money. But anyway, no less. Here, let me take this. Now go cut the water back on the main. And so anyway, no less though, you don't want to have to constantly always have to depend on somebody to take care of what it is that you need to take care of when it comes down to your home, you know? And, you know, yes, I do have a man in my life, but he wasn't here last night. So what was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just leave, let my shit go? No, I'm supposed to work on it. And that is being familiar with your surroundings. And I'm going to just pull all this shit out of here anyway. Pull it all out. It'll start back. These are my garden gloves. They're touchscreen. I love them. They're diehards, man. What is this? Whoa. It's a valve piece. Something. So, yeah. So, anyway, this is what I'm outside working on before I get the smoker ready to start my dinner for today. I will do a full complete tutorial on that. We're going to smoke some country style ribs and some chicken, and we're going to make some jambalaya and some corn on the cob. And so my meat has been seasoned overnight. I made some rub, and so that's just awaiting. So once Anthony cuts on the water, we're going to see what we got going on. Now, I just put that on there. Of course, that needs to be tightened, so that's the reason why that is doing that. So let's just cut that off all together. Now, let's see what this guy is doing. There we go. Perfect. All right, family. Thank you for coming in for this in-service. Both of my sons are in attendance on today, and they just need to know that mommy can do some things. I don't know a lot, but I know a lot about a little. You guys have a wonderful day. Happy Sunday. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.